fashion? Is it a luxury brand or is it an internet buzzword? I think fashion is to always maintain a useful attitude towards life and love everything. I'm Lina and I love Beijing. My name is Svetlana and my Chinese name is Lina. I came from Moscow, Russia, and I have been in China for 2 years. In fact, since I was a child, my family and even friends around me have often talked about China. It is precisely because of that I have been longing for China and especially its capital, Beijing.
In Russia, I used to work in the biggest youth organization, Russian Union of Youth. My daily work was to organize different types of events for youth people from all over the world.
In 2019, after careful consideration, I quit my stable job in Russia and decided to go to Beijing. In fact, my friends opposed it that time because it was full of uncertainty. But I decided to do what I wanted, and not only to learn Chinese, but also to experience the unique cultural atmosphere of Beijing.
Now, in Beijing, in World Tourism Cities Federation Secretariat, I'm working in Liaison Department. Liaison Department is like a bridge between city members and leadership of WTCF and other departments. I'm in charge of communication with our city members from Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Georgia, Latvia, Estonia, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Armenia, and provide them with our services. I also communicate a lot with embassies of that countries. We organize joint projects, and I invite them to participate in our events and other activities.
Actually, I have a very fulfilling life every day, learning Chinese, learning Spanish, and taking various fitness classes after work. The most interesting part is the clothes design. I like the fashion elements, and especially after coming to Beijing, a very diversified city, I have more inspiration. I think that fashion does not just mean avant-garde. I also think some traditional elements are very fashionable, like traditional Chinese clothes. I like Chinese traditional cultural clothes very much. I really hope that I can design my own clothes.
他对我们北京总是充满着一个好奇心，就是经常会问我一些北京的一些传统历史文化。这个对外国人来说，这个是一个很难得的事情。
Actually, I think China's traditional clothing has a very long history. Every clothes has a deep cultural deposit. It is not easy to design a good-looking clothes, and the beauty of clothing is a kind of overall beauty. In my opinion, the Chinese traditional clothing designers need not only to achieve color harmony and style echoing, but also to understand the history behind the clothes so that they can design the really good-looking traditional clothes. And this is why I'm fascinated by it.
I like Beijing very much, and I think it is a very fashionable and unique city. Its fashion is not only reflected in those modern civilizations, but also in its wonderful history and diversity. In this city, you can see both ancient buildings and the bustling skyscrapers. This feeling is really amazing. And in the future, I will design more clothes with Chinese cultural symbols. I want to bring them to Russia, so more people can understand Beijing, this beautiful city.